Hello, hello, Motions Biz here, and welcome to 2024. And I hope that all of you had a very pleasant New Year's celebration. And of course, we all hope for a better 2024. So, anyway, welcome back to the channel, and we will be talking about something that has been asked by many members for so many times, and this is about the credit limit increase and requesting or applying for a new credit card. And I'm sure that there are a lot of ideas there and a lot of preferences on which one you want to do first. So we will talk about that in this video. But as always, before we get started, thank you for supporting the Motions Biz channel, not just in 2023, but also the year before that when I really started this channel. I thank you for continuing to support the channel and hope that you will continue to do so in 2024 and participate in our discussions here. So to all our new subscribers, new Navy Federal members, welcome to the channel and share your ideas and thoughts on certain topics that we would discuss right here. So may I know how many of you already have one credit card or two credit cards or three credit cards with Navy Federal, because that would really be very helpful with our discussion. Now, personally, I only have two credit cards with Navy Federal, and that is the More Rewards credit card and the Flagship credit card. So just assuming that you already have one credit card with Navy Federal and you have had that card for about 91 days, 3 complete billing statements, and you are ready to do two things, okay? Now, this also applies to somebody who already has two credit cards with Navy Federal and is maybe considering applying for a third credit card. What would you do? And we have a member that pretty much asked that question. Why would you do a credit limit increase first before you apply for a credit card? If you already have a credit card with Navy Federal, there are two things that you can actually go for once you have met the 91.3 requirement. Now, the 91.3 requirement is basically just that you have had that credit card for at least 91 days and already have 3 billing statements, 3 complete billing statements. You can do two things, or you can ask for two things with Navy Federal. One is you can ask for a credit limit increase, or you can apply for a credit card. Now, in my case, when I was ready, or once I met the 91.3 with Navy Federal, I actually did 3 crazy things, okay? But let me just share my thoughts on what I did and why I asked for a credit limit increase first, okay? The reason why I did that, and you may have a different reason, but I did that because the credit limit increase does not do a hard pull, okay? So I thought, okay, it is easy to do. You can do it right on the Navy Federal app, and then it is a soft pull. So I'm not going to incur any hard pull and will increase my credit limit, which can drastically help my credit utilization rate. My thought at that time was that once my credit limit increases, it will decrease my credit utilization drastically, and it will soon increase my overall credit profile with the credit bureaus, and then it will be easier for me to qualify for a higher credit limit for another credit card if I do decide to pursue or request or apply for another credit card with Navy Federal. So that was my thinking at that time. So this will just give you a perspective of what can happen if you will do a credit limit increase first before you apply for a new credit card with Navy Federal. But what I actually did was, when I asked for a credit limit increase at that time and was approved, on the third day, right after that happened, I applied for the Flagship credit card and was also approved. So it just depends on your credit profile, of course. But I guess at that time, my credit profile was pretty good, I would say, because I was not using the Cash Rewards credit card at that time. I was not really using it much, and I had a good payment history as well. And I would say for somebody who really has a very good credit profile, your scores are in the 700s, over 700s, then I don't think it would really matter a lot. You can do either and you will still pretty much qualify for a credit limit increase and a new credit card. But if you are a credit beginner or a credit rebuilder, and this is the first time that you have had a credit card with Navy Federal and was looking at requesting another credit card or asking for a credit limit increase, this simple strategy can really help. So if you ask for a credit limit increase first and then you get approved, and then wait maybe a month or two to allow that new credit limit to get reported on the credit bureaus, it gives you a higher credit score and it actually boosts your personal credit profile. And once you apply again for a new credit card, it can increase your chances for another credit card with a higher credit limit. You can also do it the other way around. Let's say once you have met the 91.3 requirement, you can also just go ahead and apply for a new credit card. And just remember though that the new credit card will be a hard pull from TransUnion with Navy Federal. So you would incur a hard pull. So when it is time for you to request a credit limit, yes, it is a soft pull, but they would actually also look at your credit scores. With the credit limit increase, it's only a soft pull, but they would still look at your credit profile. Of course, no hard pull with a credit limit increase, but they will still look at your credit profile because they have to determine how much credit limit they can give you at that time. Are they able to give you the $8,000 maximum credit limit, or will they limit it because of your credit utilization? It's really up to you which way you want to go. But I'm just sharing what I did with mine and what my thoughts are regarding these two options with Navy Federal when it comes to asking for a credit limit increase or applying for a new credit card. So again, I would like to hear from you which way you want to go and why. I would appreciate that very much. It's Motions Biz here. Thank you so much for continuing to follow this channel, and a great 2024 to all of you.